Hi guys, Michelle here at Serendipity House. I'm multitasking right now. Basically, I'm on a deadline for this and time goes by and every day it's like, I have bad hair, I don't have makeup, I need to walk the dogs. I thought, you know what, while we walk, I'm just gonna make the introduction to my video. Really love the new Veranda Cottage Color One Step paint. The color is perfect for pink. Look, I've been in such a pink mood lately. It's actually pretty similar to this. I had a lot of fun painting the display stool because it is very much not my normal style. I had no plan, I just did it as it came along and I'm pretty happy with it. This is Chloe. One of the things that we like to do in our free times is look for, look at that, it's lichen, it's moss. Yes, we're gonna pick some of that in a couple of days. Let's get started on this display piece. The first step for any project is to clean. Today I'm using this new beautiful pink called Veranda. This is the One Step paint by DIY and the sealer is built right in. Make sure you give it a really good stir and get everything up off the bottom before you paint. This is a pretty dark base color, so I know I'm going to need 2 to 3 coats to completely cover. This formula is thinner than the clay and chalk paint by DIY, completely different. It will self-level for you, but it will also drip if you put it on too heavily. Apply it in thin coats and don't freak out if the first layer looks like this. Chloe from Quality Control is here today. I'm applying a second coat. I gotta tell you, the hardest part for me is not overbrushing. I'm adding a third coat. Usually you have to do this when you're going light over dark. I am trying really hard and reminding myself that it's best to do long, even strokes with one-step paints. Once it's dry, I'm going to add the Fairy Tale Florals Transfer by Iron Orchid Designs. Now, it's best to apply transfers over a sealed surface. The One Step paint by DIY already has sealer in it, so I'm just going to go ahead and apply my designs. You can find the full line of DIY paint and Iron Orchid Designs on my website, serendipity.house. One last look to make sure I'm done with my design, and then I am going to seal my transfers with Big Top. Now you're going to notice that the cottage colors dry matte, but the Big Top has a little bit of a sheen to it, and it's going to add a little sheen to my stool. I'm using IOD black ink for some contrast. I've come to really like this trick because I am not real steady when I'm freehanding. If I tap this straight on, I'll get a nice dark line. If you prefer something a little bit more smudged and lighter, you can drag the pad across your flat surface. I'm going to drop some ink into the cover and use a throwaway brush to get the little spots that the ink pad won't reach. The ink takes about 12 to 24 hours to dry. So now I have to decide, is it done? Yeah, it's not quite there yet. This is Garden Sage, another new color from the One Step line. Needs a little bit more whimsy. Take note of the freehand. In the end, I'm kind of chuffed with how this came out, and it's not my usual style, so it's fun. It's perfect for spring. Sometimes it's good to leave your comfort zone and try new things. Maybe this was going to be my new favorite thing. It's not. I still like distressed and farmhouse. In fact, I did another project on an old mirror with a one-step paint and created an aged
weathered look with gilding. Make sure to check that tutorial out as well.
Thanks for watching. Ooh, we're almost home. See that blue house up there? That's us. Let's go home, Chloe. Let's go home. Follow me on Facebook. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you're ever in southern New Hampshire, come on by my shop, Serendipity House in Spofford.